Hello guys, and welcome to this practice race or social race if you like, around Hockenheim in Germany. I'm Fizzer91 and for the first time ever really I am going to actually be commentating myself alone on an F1 race. So that should be interesting hopefully. This race is a race I did a couple of days ago. It was the first race I did as practice for my league race around Germany. And as you saw on the screen there, I took pole in this race by 4 thousandths of a second over SE Racing Team, a GP2 driver, and not a pretty rare sight there, watching me celebrating the qualifying pole. But here we are at the start then. I'm in first place, SE Racing Team in second, in the sister Marussia, and here we are off. And get a pretty decent start. Use a little bit of curves, but SE Racing Team has got up the inside of me. But oh, I thought I was going to lose the lead there, but it looks like SE Racing Team is just facing the wall back there. It looked like, and he's not gonna be happy about that. Don't know what happened really to him. Might have gone a nudge from behind maybe. So the start has worked out very much in my favor, and I can tell you that for the whole first stint, pretty much I was by myself at this point. So we have now skipped to lap 12, and SE Racing Team has had a brilliant race after his first corner incident, and as you can see he's now right at the back of me, so he's been driving through the field pretty much. Hopefully he's used quite a bit of fuel on the way to catch me, so I don't think I have used any of mine, but as you can see here he has DRS, and I have to go defensive to defend my first place into the hairpin. A little bit of a lock up there, but I think we managed to cover him. Use a bit of curse on the exit, but SE Racing Team very close to the back of us there. Are we gonna cover him then, going into this corner, going defensive? Oh, just leaving him just about enough room there. I think we managed to stay ahead at this point. Going now towards the stadium section. And we gone very wide, and we put a tire on the gravel and basically gifted SE Racing Team the lead. It's not good. As you can see on the right hand side of the screen there, the tires are very orange, pretty worn out at this point. Obviously it's the end of the first in, so grip isn't optimal, as you saw there, sliding a bit around the final corner. As you can see there on the minimap, the field is pretty spread out at this point. But LC Speed Demon is only 1.2 seconds behind me, and for the first time in this race I'm actually not leading, as you saw SE Racing Team took that away, but now he's at a half spin and I've got a brilliant run on him and DRS as well, and already alongside, so this should be done and dusted, as I put a wheel on the grass there for no reason, but that'll do. I've got back the lead, so looks like it could be an interesting battle there with SE Racing Team for the win in this race, because he is a very quick driver. At least he's shown his pace in this race already, catching me up after he was pretty much at the back of the field after turn 1. But oh, as you can see there, SE Racing Team has now made a mistake. He must have had a spin onto the grass, and I have now got a massive gap to him. I think he also lost out to LC Speed Demon there actually, a fellow ARL F1 league driver. And we are now at the end of lap 14. I'm going into the pit lane. I think SE Racing Team and LC Speed Demon have already pitted. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can maintain the lead coming out of the pit stop there. It's a good 2.8 second pit stop by the Marussia crew. And trying to almost cross the white line. But we're down in P3, but I think the cars ahead of me have not pitted yet, surely. So now we are lap 18. It was towards the second part of the race that things were getting interesting in this race, and LC Speedman now is having a go at me. He's managed to, he was putting in some very fast laps after the pit stops, so he caught up at the back of me, and as you can see there, got a very good run, very good acceleration out of the hairpin. I might have a go up the inside, no, but I've shifted down too eagerly, and dropped it behind him out. So LC is now actually up into the lead, well I say the lead, but actually in second at the moment. I think the car who is leading right now is Leroy from the ARL F4 league, so he's doing a pretty good job, but as far as I know he started this race on the prime tire, so he'll be that's why he's still not pitted yet, but I assume he will have to pit quite soon. But then we are trying to stay at the back of LC Speed Demon. Obviously staying inside the DRS zone is pretty important on this track. DRS is very powerful here on this straight that we're coming up to, so staying within the DRS zone of the car you're fighting with is absolutely vital to be able to keep up with them. And we have now made an easy DRS move then on on LC Speed Demon to take back second place for the moment. Made it stick then as well around the hairpin, and have a little bit of a nice gap there. Put it back in standard just to save a bit of fuel. I can't really remember exactly how much fuel I had left at this point. I think my plan was to save a bit of fuel for the later stages of the race. So we now jump to lap 20, the DRS straight again, as you can see the leader there in the distance who has yet to pit, and we go defensive now. LC Speedman once again getting very close with DRS, keeping it nicely around the hairpin, and trying to use the rest of the curse on the exit, but LC once again has got a brilliant acceleration at the corner, and oh, can I make a stick up the inside then to keep the position? I have just about managed to do that very nicely. LC has had to yield to me there, so I am back now ahead of him, going to the stadium section, and Leroy, the guy who started on primes, he is well, he's falling through our clutches really. He will show out the pit soon, I imagine. But he's staying out for the moment though, so we might have a go at him at this lap if we can stay within the DRS of him. But of course we're going to be under pressure as well from LC Speed Demon. If you don't know, as we're going to take this first, LC Speed Demon has got a very good run, and I've had to go defensive into turn 2. LC breaks late to try to get around me, and he's done it. But fortunately for me, I have got a very good run and DRS here. But actually, LC Speedman has also got the DRS from Leroy ahead, so we might not actually be getting past unless we do a very nice move into the braking zone, hitting the apex nicely, and we've done him. Very close to Leroy as well now, as once again LC gets a good exit, but I'm in the slipstream of Leroy, and he might be boxed in here, trying to keep it on the inside with side by side as we go around this section here. And can I keep it? Oh, getting very close indeed. Going into the stadium section again, and just trying to leave him enough space to avoid a collision, and we have managed to keep the speed and stay ahead of LC yet again. Oh, so that was a good little battle we had there. As Leroy pulls into the pit lane there ahead of us, which means we are now back into P1 of this race. But yeah, if you don't know LC Speedman, he's one of the drivers that I'm racing with in the ARL F1 league, the top league on the ARL, which you have probably seen quite a few races of on my channel. So we now skip to lap 25, the same order, as we've gone very wide indeed, and that's not what we want to do around that corner. But that means LC has got ahead, but fortunately it also means that I just got DRS on him. So I think I'm gonna get this move back straight away, going to the hairpin, hitting the apex nicely again. Bit late on the throttle, but we managed to stay ahead. And as you saw there before, SE Racing Team is on a comeback drive. He's just set the fastest lap of the race, as we once again defending from LC Speedman. This battle I'm having with LC here is actually causing the cars in 3rd and 4th place, which is SE Racing Team and Elite Joker, I think they're catching us at this point of the race. so they could well be in contention if this keeps going like it is at the moment. As we saw Sauber there sitting on the grass, that's interesting. Not exactly where we want to be. Yep, trying to just drive consistently and nicely here to keep ahead of LC, but once again he's driving well as also to stay within the DRS zone, and he will probably have a run on me going towards the hairpin now. As you can see on the timing there, it says that LC is actually ahead of me. That's because he had a lag start, I think, so the timing isn't exactly right, so don't look at that too much. As we haven't even bothered to defend, and LC's gone up the inside. Can we get the undercut at the hairpin? Trying to get a power down, using the curse to try to get alongside him, but once again LC showing his acceleration out of the hairpin is very good indeed, and I had to settle behind him. I gotta say that Hockenheim is one of the tracks that I really enjoy driving this game. One of my favorites probably. At the time I was doing this race, I wasn't actually sure how good my pace was in relation to especially in relation to the drivers I'm in the same league with, like LC Speed even, but seem to be doing reasonably well here. But then again, SE Racing Team and Elite Joker behind are actually catching us at this point, and they are in the GP2 and F3 league respectively. So, but as I said, very good track, especially on with the handling. This game is very enjoyable track this is. As we once again used DRS to get past LC Speederman, but we missed the apex a bit. And will LC get his massive overpowered acceleration? No, he's not this time. So I managed to stay ahead, as we now jump to lap 29. It's 5 laps to go in the race, going into the stadium section. And at this point I was a bit nervous, because as you can see on minimap, the cars in 3rd and 4th are catching us quite rapidly. And as we lose the car completely! Going there, LC Speederman's gone past, and here comes SE Racing Team as well out of nowhere. He's gone past, and with that little mistake has dropped it down to 3rd place. That is not what I wanted to do, but it's gone wrong there. As Elite Joker as well, right at the back of me, and I've gone wide, so it looks like it's turning. The race is turning a bit on its head there, and I don't even have DRS. DRS is broken, so thanks for that game. Which has basically gifted Elite Joker 3rd place. So in a space of like 1 sector, I've dropped from first to 4th place in the race, and that's not good, is it? So I just have to keep the focus and try to stay with the back of these guys. Got a bit of oversight there, but Joker has had a bad exit as well. Obviously in the stadium section it's not the best place to have a look at overtaking, and we put another gravel in tire. We put another tire in the gravel. As at least my DRS is not broken anymore, so I can hopefully try to get past Joker then as we get to the long straight. But he seems to be pulling away from me a bit at this point, so he's not going really like I wanted to at the moment, as there's quite a big train of back markers ahead of me, as it looked like. And speaking of back markers, one of them has just given me a bit of a nudge there. Yeah, probably misjudged that a bit. Probably wasn't expecting 4 lead cars to come past him at once, but did cost us too much. Still got the DRS on Joker, but not enough to get a run on him at this point. And it looks like there's a bit of a gap now from Joker up to LC and SE Racing Team ahead. They've done a good job here to pull out a gap on us two. As that's not LC, that's other Caterham running wide onto the off the track there to let us pass. as Batchy now sets the fastest lap. Good old Batchy has been well, he's been in lots of ARL leagues over the years, just like I have. He's just made a return actually to the leagues after not taking part so far in Season 6. But then we are now still trying to keep at the back of Elite Joker, who has done a good job there too. I think Joker will be in the DRS zone of LC as well at this point. No, yes, there we go. His rear wing opens and bit of lag. Can't catch quite closing down when he has DRS as well, but oh, what happened there? There's a back marker sitting there and looked like Joker went into him somehow. Don't really know what, but that's basically put me up into third again, so I'll take that. Joker will probably not be too happy about that. And we now have LC Speederman ahead of us once again as we set a purple sector 2. But saying that, Batchy is now gonna improve his fastest lap, so might not be fastest lap from me then. But you can see there's quite a bit of a gap from SE Racing Team. He looks to be very competitive around this track. He must surely be one of the favorites to win the GP2 race right now. So we are gonna have DRS on LC Speederman then. And I don't think he is close enough to get the DRS himself, and that could be crucial, because that means I now have a massive run on him, got the speed advantage, and can we make the move stick? We have done. Nicely indeed, hitting the apex there, using the rest of the curse. And now, back into second place. Can we catch SE Racing Team with only 1.5 laps to go? It's going to be interesting to see. I definitely need to put in some great couple of laps if I'm gonna have to do that. And starting out well by setting purple sector once again, but again, as I set a purple sector in sector 2, Batchy has gone and improved his fastest lap. But I need to put the hammer down. I think I've turned the fuel up to rich actually at the moment. You can't see it on display because I seem to rather be wanting to watch the tires. They are orange, but I've now set the fastest lap, which means I'm driving pretty well at least. So need to try to keep this up on the final lap now to catch SE Racing Team. Will I have DRS? I'm about a second behind him. Get DRS. That is very important indeed. Can we pull him back in on the straight? Getting closer. His car is getting ever closer. Hitting the brake point nicely. Gone a bit wide, but we are pretty close to SE Racing Team out. We used up all the curves now, so now it's only driving skill that can get me past him. Trying to hit the corners absolutely perfect then. And it's another purple sector 2. Going to the stadium section, the final sector of the track. Can I get close to SE? Oh, we hit braked on the grass. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And that's just thrown our car out wide, and I think that's it, I'm afraid, for this race. SE goes towards the line, no mistakes from him. And he takes the win. I take second place then. That was a good race, I must say. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed driving it. At the point I was doing this commentary, I had actually already completed the ARL F1 league race around this track. But I won't spoil any results. You're gonna have to wait until later this week to see how I got on there. And also, hopefully within the next couple of days, I've got the official ARL highlights video for the British Grand Prix coming out. It's been a bit of a delay on that one this week, but we're doing our best to get that out for you as quick as we can. And also on Friday, the next episode of my co-op career series with Ryan L83 is coming out. So that's also a pretty interesting race, so you should hopefully be enjoying that as well. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this race. I am Fizz191 and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.